What's good? What's good? Back with a new video, man. And today we got another special one that is very dear to my heart. You know, I'm raising kids, and man, I see the power of Hollywood, and bro, it's very powerful. The parts in that Hollywood, the media, and the word is spreading to our kids, man. It's some powerful, powerful shit, man. Zion, Dwyane Wade, Zaya. Forgive me if I'm saying the name incorrectly. We see this little kid right here transform into this. My lady brought this picture in here a couple days ago. I'm doing some work. You know, I'm trying to get these videos out. I'm playing 2K. I'm working. My lady, she said, "You know who this is?" I said, "Shit, hell nah. That's an IG girl. I don't know." I'm thinking my lady trying to catch me up in some bullshit. I know I ain't been talking to nobody. I know I ain't did nothing. But motherfuckers just come in here and say, "You know who this is?" You know, I'm like, "Shit, no. Hell no, I don't know. That's just some little IG model, probably. Gee, I don't know." She said, "You sure you don't know that?" I said, "Bro, I don't know who that is. I don't know, bro. I ain't been doing nothing." You feel me? Come on, bro. You know this first instinct is I don't know who the fuck that is. You trying to trap me up into some shit. So, man, I ain't know who it was. I said, "That's just some little IG model." He said, "No, this is Dwyane Wade, son." I said, "You bullshitting? Not this little kid. Not this little kid right here. How the fuck this little kid go from that to that? Them naps up there. Them naps right there. That's some black hair right there. That nappy shit, man. Come on, man. I know that nappy shit when I see that nappy shit. To this? How? How did that happen? From here to here to here. And we're going to discuss this. We're going to discuss this. But what is going on in the Dwyane Wade organization to where a child of this age was able to make these type of decisions? And the parents said the best thing we can do is just support it and go along with it. When did we as parents take the back seat to the kids? I'm not saying don't support your child in his or her sexuality decision. But when it comes to making these full-on changes like this, when it comes to getting yourself clipped off, when it comes to adding that extra package, adding these, you know, these right here come from the gym. These, man, yo, come on. Yeah, these pecs, you feel me? My daughter sleep well on these. My lady sleep well on these. They put them straight to sleep. You feel me? You feel me? But when did we become okay with our kid making this full-on change? When there's a whole documentary out here. When there's a whole documentary out here of kids hating themselves for making this full change, hating their parents for allowing them to make this change as a kid, as an adolescent. When did we as adults ignore our responsibility as parents? Being a parent don't mean you agree with everything your child say. What? My kid want to get clipped. My kid really believe that he is this, so now he want to make this forth. I respect what you want to do. But I'm going to wait till you is old enough. You can do this. You can go this route. But for us, the procedure and all that stuff, I can't agree with that yet. I'm going to let you make that decision when you get older and you on your own, you out of my control. I don't have any, say so over it. It's amazing how y'all let these kids go this far. And then it's research out there, it's history, it's videos out there, it's newspapers, articles, it's everything of kids hating the fact that y'all let them witness for. The power of Hollywood have influenced our world to make us think that this is acceptable. Like I said, they want to replace God with science. They want to replace God with experiments. This is all experiments. We all are lab rat in this game. And this is a part of the game. How much is the Dwyane Wade family taking in for publicly putting their son out there as their baby? This is, how old would you say this kid is right here? I would say from 7 to 9 right here. I would say from 9 to 11, 9 to 10 right there. I would say anywhere from 11 to 13 right here, maybe 9 to 12. I don't know. But a kid, we clearly can see that this kid is no older than 13, right? No older than 14. Like, come on. It's a kid. But this kid is leading the way for older people. This kid is making the choices of changing his entire DNA at this age. This kid was, we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Let's roll the clip.
She shared advice for others who are afraid of being judged.
You know, just be true to yourself, because, like, it's what's the point of being on this earth if you're going to try to be someone you're not? It's like you're not even living as yourself.
When Wade asked whether that
Look at the young kid. Listen to the baby, man.
You know, just be true to yourself, because, like, it's what's the point of being on this earth if you're going to try to be someone you're not? It's like you're not even living as yourself.
When Wade asked whether that's
The baby said that. The baby. We can't blame the baby. The baby is a victim of Hollywood. The baby is a victim of the media. The baby is a victim of the agenda out here. So we can't blame the baby. So who do we look at next? We look at the man and the woman. Dwyane Wade fought his ex-wife for his kids, for his son. And this is what he allowed his son to do at this age. Dwyane Wade fought for his son. He allowed his son to make this change at this age. He allowed his son. When did we as parents allow our sons to kiss public as kids and we post it on social media? When did we as parents saw our babies kissing, feeling on each other, touching on each other? Man, do you know how much we had to sneak around and hunch as kids? But you telling me in today's world, it's okay to be hugged up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend? You know it. It's a public game. It's a public game. It's no way we would ever acceptable to this. But guess what? I keep telling y'all, they got rid of our elders. Because of our elders being exterminated, they trying to kill them out. They know the elders have the power to teach us. The elder have the knowledge. The elders have the wisdom to bring us together, to fight for us, to love us, to care for us, to where we don't have to go out and get that love from the world. We don't need the internet to love us, because the elder made sure the family stayed together. The elder made sure that even though y'all fighting, you still gonna be here for Sunday dinner. I don't want to hear that. But see, now in our new age of parenting and grandparenting, man, we fight and we'll never see each other for 10 years go by. Brothers and sisters. 9 years go by, 5 years go by. Yeah, I ain't talked to so-and-so because he owed me some money. But true elders wouldn't allow that. I don't care how much he owe you. Y'all brothers, y'all sister, y'all cousin, y'all family, y'all gonna stick together. Now mamas don't love the kids. They drop them off somewhere and never see them again. Willing to give them up to the CPS when we know what the CPS do. Yeah, the CPS, the same people that put them in a hotel and tell them to go out there and make some money some kind of way. You know what you got between your legs. Go get that money. Yeah, the same CPS people. So when I seen stuff like this, we know it's a marketing game. It's a marketing scheme. So they allowed their son to go from the little boy to the little boy that kissed public with his boyfriend. Come on, dog. Then he was able to make this full-blown change. Still a baby. Oh, man. Quit playing.
Stance still stands when others are being mean or hurtful, Zaya wisely responded.
I know it can get tough, definitely. But I think you push through and you be the best you.
In a recent Good Morning America interview, Wade revealed Zaya has known about and expressed her gender identity since the age of 3.
What?
But while the famous parents have been supportive allies, figuring out how to best parent a transgender child has involved a natural learning curve for the family. Luckily, Zaya did her research and helped them figure
Wait a minute. We ain't gonna go past that. Hold on.
Expressed her gender identity since the age of 3. But while the field Zaya has known about and expressed her gender identity since the age of 3.
Zaya has known about and expressed her gender since the age of... Let me make sure I heard that.
Wade revealed Zaya has known about and expressed her gender identity since the age of 3.
So you telling me a motherfucker that can't even walk, talk, all that motherfucker can do is slob out the mouth, ask for some pick me up, goo goo gaga. You telling me that motherfucker knew about its gender at the age of 3 and knew the sexuality of himself at the age of 3. You talking about the motherfucker that can't even fucking stand up good enough without falling. You talking about the motherfucker that can't go up the stairs correctly. You talking about the motherfucker that stay up all night while you trying to get some rest, go to work. You talking about that motherfucker. You talking about the motherfucker that lay up in the crib with his foot in his mouth, eating his socks, eating anything that motherfucker can find around the house. You talking about that motherfucker. That motherfucker know his gender and expressed it to you at the age of 3. Man, you don't shut your ass up, dog. Bruh, shut up, bruh. You on that bullshit, dog. You on, how much don't people paying you? How much don't people paying you, dog? How much don't people, you fought for your son and you allow him to make these type of decisions at a baby. Now, I can respect whatever sexuality you want to do. But see, it's the kids. When y'all fucking with the kids, bro, that's when it's like, man, bruh. A grown motherfucker, he want to go change his sexuality and clip himself and do all this and add these components and take away components. That's a grown man or a grown woman. But when it comes to the kids, bro, like, what the fuck? What the fuck? But like I said, that Hollywood magic, it is powerful. That Hollywood poison that they spread throughout our community is powerful. I got something else. I'm going to play a video where you see that these people know that there's things in our water that turn us to the opposite sex. I'm going to play that video. Shout out to Papa Duck. There is something in the water that changes us from a boy to a girl in the womb and from a girl to a boy. So where you can come out feeling different. So there could be some truth in that. But at the same time, why are you aiding in a kid transformation to hear when there's 4 documents, 4 history of kids hating themselves, hating their parents for allowing them to do such a thing? We know it's true. There are 4 history. There's a goddamn whole documentary about this shit. I hate the fact that I changed and my parents allowed me to do it. I hate it. I wish I can go back, but I can't. So we see some people go to being homosexual and then they decide, I no longer want to be homosexual. They haven't cut off nothing. They haven't added nothing. But it's when you allow your kids to make these large steps, it ain't no going back. Now that person got to live like that when they want to go back, but they can't go back. They can't go back.
But while the famous parents have been supportive allies, figuring out how to best parent a transgender child has involved a natural learning curve for the family. Luckily, Zaya did her research and helped them figure it all out together.
The kid did the research to help the parents figure it out. That they need to agree with what he got going on. Supporting your kids and agreeing with them to make life-changing, altering DNA moves. That's a whole nother ballgame. I support my child, whatever she want to do. I got 3 daughters. Hopefully my 4th child is a son. My lady is pregnant now. Hopefully he a boy. You know, the doctor saying it's a boy at first. Now they talking about they don't know. See, I don't know. Is that shit that got in my lady? They switching my baby DNA up in that motherfucker. But hopefully it's a boy. Whatever my child decides to do, whatever my kids decide to do with their life, okay, I'm going to support it. But when it comes to making life-changing decisions, I'm standing on principle. I'm standing on rules that I have set. Hey, no. And I can understand. Maybe Dwyane Wade, maybe his kid, he allow his kids to have more freedom than us or people like me. Maybe Dwyane Wade say, my child can have whatever type of, control. That's his life. I respect it. But at the end of the day, we as parents are the guiding tools. We are the ones that out here to guide them and try to set them straight on a path of success. We are out here trying to protect them and provide for them. So when if you trying to protect your child so much, why is your child and not your grown ass? Because we know what you was about. You told us how you like putting on heels and lipstick and makeup. Or did you just say that? Which one is it? Is that really was you lying? Or did you really was out there twirling and twisting? We know how y'all get down in the industry. We know, and we hear about who running shit over there. Queen, goddammit, big dog back there. So, man, like, when you got the kid making the decisions in the household and the kid making major moves about his life that can endanger him, that's cold, man. That's some scary shit, bro.
As Wade recalled,
and she went down the list and said, this is how I identify myself. This is my gender identity, right? I identify myself as a young lady.
Ultimately, Wade made clear, quote, she's leading us along this journey.
She leading us along this journey. The kid is leading the parents on the journey to change. So do y'all understand the rabbit hole that this goes down? What I'm telling you is about the Hollywood poison, right? So because they make it so normal, they try to normalize it as much as possible because they don't want us to be who we are. They don't want us to be the power. You notice, bro, when it comes to this sexuality stuff, they make sure they show black people as the focus point. I'm not making this a race thing, but I'm trying to for everybody to see this picture. Why do they constantly try to make black people the focus point of doing homosexuality shit? When you think of gay, what race do you think of? Be honest. Be honest. When you think of some funny shit, the black race pop into your mind. And it's not by coincidence. It's set up like that. These black boys not growing up to be black men is the best thing for the agenda. It's the most possible, it's the best possible outcome for them to carry out their mission and continue to keep us dumb, sedated, and never understanding who we truly are. As long as you want to be something you're not, you're never going to know who you actually are. Shit crazy. Shit crazy. And the program and the scheme have been working for so long because why? The puppets, money, fame is so powerful to some people that they willing to put their own kids through this process.
If there's one big takeaway from Wade and Union sharing Zaya's journey publicly, it's that they're prioritizing her happiness. On Good Morning America, Wade said,
this is no game to us. We're about protecting her heart. We're about protecting her joy. And to do that, we have to support them.
And during his Ellen DeGeneres Show interview, Wade shared, me and my wife, Gabrielle Union, we are proud parents of a child in...
Went on another grown woman, Ellen, We ain't gonna even get started on her. Like, it's just amazing, man. Man, look at this shit, bro. This shit is scary, bro. They put their son out here for marketing. They're a baby. And she a stepmother. Man, look at this right here. Wow. I see it all in her eyes, dog. What I see right here, I follow the leader. I run this shit. Look at this. Look at this. See, when you see me, I live my life off of energy. I can feel it on her, dog. Real shit, bro. Like, if you like, for real. Good guy. Hey. Clueless to the game. Know the game. Know the game. Look at this motherfucker here, bro. Shit.
The LGBTQ plus community, and we are proud allies as well. Wade's son Zaire posted a message for his sister on Instagram too, along with childhood photos. Zaire wrote, "I have been blessed to have my best friend Zaya with me for 12 years. We did everything together. We fought, we played, we laughed, and we cried. But the one thing we never did was leave each other behind. I've told you that I would lay my life down to make sure you are 10 toes down and happy on this earth."
Look at what the kids got to go through. Look at what the kids got to go through. Wow, man. You fought your wife to get your kids. And you allow your son to make these type of moves. Look at this, man. Your son is a protege for a community leading an agenda, and he only a baby. But your baby is the one that leading it. Black baby at that. I'm not saying it's okay for no race, because we see, I got a video of where this white man and him doing the same thing to his baby. So it's fucked up on all races. But what's so crazy is, you know there's power that your son can have. But now you want him to experience and be confused. Now he got to fight a different battle. Not only fighting the battle of him being black, now he got to fight the battle of people coming after him, coming after you. Now you want to force people, the world want to force people to get the right pronunciation. Man, how the fuck, man? Get the right shit. The right shit is who you are, who you was born as. Now I understand, goddamn it, boy, they ready to lock niggas up behind this shit. They ready to throw, they ready to lock you up and throw away the key. Because these people posted their child. They blast their child kissing another goddamn child. Both parents should be whooping these motherfuckers. But they ain't whooping them. Why? It brings in fame and it brings in that moolah. It brings in fame and it brings in that moolah. Fame and money right here. This all this is. All this is fame and money. And it leads to this. More fame, more money. Motherfucker already, but that's why I tell you, rich people like to get richer. They don't want to hear that shit. Motherfucker already successful. Willing to be back in the spotlight. Nigga retire and sit down. But nah, we're going to push this thing all the way. We're going to push this thing all the way. Let's fast forward, man. Let's hear what Mr. Officer Tatum got to say, man. Let's see how he feels about the situation.
Wade faces backlash head on. Here's all you need to know.
I won't follow anyone into thinking I'm not beautiful, and we don't want you to either.
15-year-old Zaya Wade, the 15-year-old trans daughter of former NBA player Dwyane Wade, opens up about how she has been handling hateful trolls.
Swear they don't even know what their next meal gonna be.
Bingo. And people try to give Boosie some backlash on this shit. Man, you fucking stupid. You fucking stupid, bruh. Do these kids have the fucking power to make the moves that they making? Parents are some weak ass bitches.
You get a charge now for whooping your son these days?
Facts.
And whooping your kids?
Facts.
What about changing their gender? That should be a charge, man.
Wow. Wow.
And whooping your kids? What about changing their gender? That should be.
Wow. You can go to jail. They can take your kids away for spanking them. But you can't take my kids away for me publicly exposing that my child is gay and kissing another boy. That's not sexual acts right there. Look at these motherfuckers, bro. Oh, hugged up, kissing. And who taking the picture? Who published the picture? Who did that? Who did that? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Be a charge, man.
That's right. Fathers do matter. Fathers matter.
Shit crazy, bro.
This video is 18. Let me say 15. Because I want y'all to understand that I see it from a different perspective. I hate that this thing is
Okay. So now I get an update on the age. So the kid is not 9 to 11. The kid is actually 15 years old. So, okay. So at 3, the kid knew his sexuality. Now, I don't know how old he is right here. He don't look no 15 right here unless he a little ass 15. I mean, well, so right here, the kid, yeah, so the kid definitely not 15 right here. Definitely not. So that's a baby. That's a baby. That video we seen right here, the kid definitely not 15. A baby. Baby, still a baby. 15, you still a kid. Still a baby. But this right here, unacceptable. I know that kid not no older than 13 or 14 right here. I know that kid not no older than 11 or 12 right here. Now, yeah, he'll 15, okay.
hazy here. It's because the light died and the light on the green screen isn't working that well. But anyway, I'm telling you guys right now, I just want for this to be an example of a poor father who allowed this young boy to be manipulated into turning into a girl.
Allowed. That's the part right there, and I like that he said that. The father allowed the kid to make these moves and push this thing on out. And the stepmother right there with him. Miss Gabrielle, whatever her fucking name is. This goddamn man right here. This man right here behind me allowed this shit. Cause this nigga over here, he following what this man say. You feel me?
Girl. And the fetish, the fetishizing, I don't know how to even say that word, the fetishizing of parents either wanting fame and fortune from these children, or they have a fetish for transgender stuff. I'm just telling y'all, it's just
what I said. We know Dwyane Wade. There's a study out here that shows most kids that make these transitions, their parents either partake in some type of sexuality with the same sex, or they wanted to experience it at some point in their life, or they after the fame. It's one of the three. But I can guarantee that we can go, if we did the homework, most parents that are agreeing with this, they did some type of foo-foo shit.
It's true. Because they're not being honest with this little boy.
Exactly.
They're not being honest with him. They're not being honest with him at all. D Wade and old girls should be ashamed of themselves. They're not being honest. They should fight tooth and nail to make sure this boy get his stuff lined up. When he's an adult, he can make a decision. They're doing
what I said. I will support you if you want to be homosexual. If you want to transition, I support you. But right now, I'm not going to allow you to make none of these decisions that's going to alter you. You have time if you want to change, if you want to stay the same. If you want to do that, that's up to you. But you're not going to make these decisions as a kid. You're going to make them when you're 21 or 18.
Doing and they're thrusting his stuff on this boy, and he has no idea what's coming around the corner.
Wow.
So now they talk about his progression.
Wow.
I'm not going to read it. You can read the article. I'll put the article in the description section. He goes on, and now they turn him into this.
Wow.
They got the little boy like this. Now, when you're rich and you got money, you could probably doll your kid up and give him all the hormones and surgeries and whatever you can do to him. I don't think he had any surgery, but you can doll him up, right? You get professional photographers, and you know this is unrealistic to other transgender kids because they gonna look like little Steve.
He hit it on the head. It's easy for rich people to make it look this good and trick us and fool us. But when the ones that can't make it look that good, and you go out there and you put yourself in harm's way with one of these men, and he thinking you a woman, you done had all that stuff taken away and tucked in. The danger. Let me go to the big screen. The danger that come with this. The danger that come with this. All right.
Even with a wig on. However, they can doll you up. They can make you look good in the pictures. I mean, the boy looked like a girl. He looked like a girl in the picture. However, ladies and gentlemen, Dwyane should not do his son like this. I'm going to say this, and y'all going to catch it when he's 15 or when he's 18 maybe. This is cool. This is passable when you are a little kid, right? They can...
And see, just like we seen Dr. Umar get into his situation. These people get a thrill off of passing. My girl, she watch these people all the time. These people, my girl, because she be trying to tell me, like, you got to be careful with social media. You got to be careful who you talking to in your chat. You be trying to be in there, be nice to everybody and be flirting. I be seeing, I don't be doing it. I just be trying to make sure everybody in my chat having a good time. I try to make sure the ladies are comfortable, you know. But I'm like, you be fun, you don't know. These people get off on passing. These people get off on passing. And sometimes they get caught up in situations where they can't get off. You understand what I'm saying? We don't wish harm on anyone. That's why we saying this is not safe. Make sure you identify and let people know, even if you make the change. Now they want to get this thing. I think they already passed it, but I don't have to tell you if I don't want to tell you. Yeah, that's consequences behind it.
Manipulate. This is why they want to get to little kids, because this is somebody's fetish. Now, your daddy is an NBA player, and I know Gabrielle Union is tall as well. You gonna be like 6'7", bro. Them shoulders gonna be this big, bro. Those are things you cannot stop. Your progression as a man, your bone density, the size of your hands, your feet, you're not gonna be able to stop it. They can doll you up when you're still 5'10", and everybody parades you around like you can really pass for a girl. When you're 6'9", 6'7", you ain't gonna look like this. Man. When them cheek lines start getting real strong.
Wow,
and you look like you've been chewing tobacco all day. It's not gonna be cute. And let me say this: young children like this are not in the age of having relations, if you know what I mean. They are not of.
See, but then they are allowed to do this. You see the. We know that as parents, we don't want these kids to be doing this. Because if they doing this, we know when they sneak off alone, what else they might be doing. We know how we was as kids. We know. I know what I was trying to do. If I got this far, I know the next stage is to see what them fingers can do. If I can see what them fingers can do, And I'm trying to see what that mouth can do. You feel me? And then it keep going and keep progressing.
Age to have children, if you know what I mean.
Right.
So they don't understand the totality of being a woman. Everybody's collaring them. Everybody's telling them what they want to hear. They have no concept of what a woman is. When they get older and they get into the real world, that's when it all hits the fan. That's why the suicide rate is out of control for trans and LGBTQ kids, because they parents they let them live a facade. And then when the real world hits them, when you have real girlfriends that are having children, that are getting married, that are dating boys, and
when they see a woman that can do all the things that they trying to transition into doing, and they can't do it, so it has an effect on the person. Mentally, a major effect.
you are stuck like Chuck because you got a third leg hanging down there. Unless you cut it off,
but
men are not going to want to be with you when you want them the most. See, when you're a little kid, you're not worried about intimacy, you're not worried about relationships. Yeah, you know, they can fabricate and put y'all together because your daddy's a celebrity. But when you're out in the real world and you're 6'9" and you're at a bar and you think you're gonna talk to a dude and they're gonna think you're an actual girl.
Because that's what most of them want. They don't want nobody like them. You hear the stories? They want to get a real dude. A straight dude. Did you hurt? Bro, I'd have been on these panels. And that's why I say, I don't come to be disrespectful, because I done heard some of their stories. And man, how they get to be like this, things have happened in their life. I done heard the stories. I done had conversations. I'm not against a person that want to do something, but I am against when you fucking around with kids. So I done heard how some of them get to this level. My uncle, my dad, school, this is crazy. It's crazy. And the things that they go through mentally, that they want to be able to get a straight dude. That's their goal. And they try their best to make themselves as passable as possible, and they don't feel like they're tricking you. Some of them don't. They feel like, hey, you know you like it. Listen to that Umar. We're gonna react to that later. That Umar video, how the lady just update. You know you liked it. You know you got this intelligent black woman, and you saw everything about me, and you was like queen this and that. Man, we gonna play it. We're gonna get to that on another video though.
And they're not gonna believe that you got a Johnson & Johnson baby powder down there. You're gonna have a struggle, and you're gonna find one or two men. You're going to find a man that don't know, and that if they found out, they don't want nothing to do with you, or you're going to find a man that only want to be with you because it's a fetish for him. But they don't tell these young people when they're young about these things. They don't talk to them about it. They parade them around, buy them clothes, let them pose for Vogue, but they do not tell them what's coming next. But just look at this. He's never going to be soft like this woman here with beautiful flowy hair and a feminine body. His hand already look like he pop out of Sailor Man. I just hate that they doing this kid like this. And I'm telling you what, I'm predicting it. Y'all can go back and archive this video. I'm predicting that in the future, this boy is going to have tremendous issues. This boy is going to have a tremendous identity crisis. It's either going to come out in two forms. It's going to come out in over-sexuality, which means he's going to go to doing pornography and posing in nude stuff and being overly sexualized. Or it's going to come out in a huge amount of depression and suicide. I'm not saying actual suicide, but at least depression and suicide attempts or suicidal ideations. There is no escaping this. And I'm not trying to speak this over this boy's life. If he can find Jesus, then all these things will be erased. But I'm telling you what I see. is that once the rubber hit the road and the stuff start really coming out, it's gonna be over sexualization, do pornography and all kind of other stuff, or it's gonna be a extreme depression. Mark my words. Mark my words.
Man, great video, and man, like I said, kids are a target for the world, and the world is truly after our kids. If you can get them at an early age, you can mold them into anything you want. And that's what Hollywood is doing. That's why you see cartoons are changing. They trying their best to influence our kids to be not who they truly are, so that they don't blossom into something amazing and you know, fight for righteousness, fight for the system. Because if they get to change them and mold them into their likeness, then of course, whose side are they going to be on? Because they're going to feel like we, the peoples out here, are attacking them. So they're going to choose the side of the system, when the agenda is to manipulate the minds of the masses, control them. They know about the poison. I'm going to goddamn it do a reaction on that video. I was going to put it in this one, but it's already too long. I'm going to react to that too. And you can see that the things that are in our water that got us being something who we not are. Y'all stay tuned. I see y'all on the next one. Thank y'all for the support. Make sure y'all like and comment in the video. Let me know what you think, man. See y'all on the next one.
Bello on the